Alright, let's try this again, because for some reason the first stream just completely nuked itself. That was weird. I don't know why. Hello everybody, y'all know who I am. I'm Ronan the Crusader, and we're playing some more Fallout. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I don't know why the stream just nuked itself in the first go-around. So I'm trying again. Shut the fuck up, Phantom, you fat lesbian. Oh my god. But I think it's working good now. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we should be good. Let me see the YouTube end one more time, just to be sure, because I want to be absolutely certain. I think we're good here. Good here. Da 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 da. It's the stream health. Stream's healthy. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have friggin' trouble with this whole thing because of my internet connection. Because my signal was like going in and out throughout the whole day today. It started last night. It just dropped around like 11:30. And then throughout the whole morning, it was just in and out, in and out. And it was stupid. But anyways, you don't need to hear me ramble on about that. Let's go ahead and jump back into this. Now, I did a little internet sleuthing, a little bit of research, shall we say. And I have more or less a good idea on what I'm supposed to be doing to a certain extent. Anyways, let's go ahead and just do what we got to do. Last time we were talking about how, oh, there's a task we can get from the Brotherhood of Steel so we can get some power armor. I did some internet sleuthing just a little bit just to figure out how I do that exactly. And it's not so much getting it from them, it's a matter of actually having the required reputation that you need. And now that we have the required reputation that we need, we are going to go ahead and actually just go forward with that. Instead, can I target this guy? No, I cannot. I can't target him, can't target him. The only one I can target for now is this guy. So we're going to start with that. And the reason why we're doing that is because you see this fellow over here? That's the initiate. That's who we're going for. Who we're trying to rescue. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. Let's aim for this dude right in the torso and see if we can get some good damage on him. No turning back now. Hit for 18 points. We switch over to the next one. Switch over to burst. And we end our turn. Now we wait for these guys to come to us. The fun thing is, the hub... Ow. The hub kind of acts like a Wild West town. The guards over here really don't care if we're just going to start fighting each other. That's the funniest bit. You missed. Ow. Now they're coming. Alright, here we go. Burst fire mode. Let's take care of this guy. And, guess we, gotta wait. And turn. Just buy yourself a home 6 feet under. No, my friend. You're the one who's about to get wasted. Hit for 9 points. Hit for 7 points. I think we're okay for now. Ow. Ah, he missed! First. The dude with the shotgun, because he has a combat shotgun, is the one we want to deal with first. He's the big trouble. Well, I think we should try to move out of the way, just so that way we're not surrounded here. Ow. 22 points, bro! But I hit for no damage afterwards. Now, he's running away, because, of course, we're actually doing some damage on him. Hit for 2 points. So, this piece of shit here who decided to just punch us and knock us down for 22 points is about to get blasted. Ow. He missed. Ow. He missed! Yeah, that didn't feel good, did it? Don't have enough action points for inventory. So let's go ahead and move a little bit. Ow. Ow. How much, let's see here. Oh, we gotta reload anyways. You know what? We'll use this turn to heal up then. Why not? There we go. That's a little better. Now, you follow me. Hold on. Let me switch this to burst. There we go. That's better. Ow. Ow. 3, 2. Okay. I think you, because you hit me for 3 points. What up, Straw Hat Guy? Nice of you to drop by, man. Come in, come in. You're just in time. I just started the stream. I was having some slight issues at first, because the first stream kind of nuked itself. Now I'm trying again. What the fuck, bro? Critically hit. This guy over here is saying it's not worth his time. Well, guess what? Now you have no time, sir. Ow. Here we go. Go ahead and reload. Now it's your turn, punk. You're gonna pay for what you're done. Oh, okay. Oh, he's running away. I see. He's running away. Well, while he runs away, let me go ahead and finish this guy over here off real quick. Peekaboo. Ah. All right. And now I'm coming for this nibba. Don't run away from me, you little bastard. Uh-huh. Oh, you want to sneak around me, don't you? Well, too bad. And that's it. Slaying your opponents, you earn 580 XP points. And that's that. Oops, hold on. There we go. Put my weapon away. And that one. And now we go ahead and do the usual. Search the bodies. It's got ammo. Grab that. Grab that. Grab the gun. Take the cannoli. Let's go ahead and get this guy checked out. He had 5 stims, so now we're good on that. Unload the ammo. Plenty of ammo there. Another combat shotgun. Let's search this guy over here. Down there. Pick that up. Oh, man. This went a bit smoother than before. Ooh. Yeah, 2. I grab that. These brass knuckles you got here. Got a nice pretty penny for that. And now for this, we need to use lockpick and just open up the door here. Okay, let's try again. Not able to pick the lock. Not able to pick the lock. I had this on the first go, because I did a bit of a test run on this spot. Now, for some reason, I'm having a tough time. This is funny. Oh my god. There we go. See, now I unlocked the door. Stupid. Hello, sir. Thank you, stranger. I don't know how many weeks, perhaps months, those thugs have had me here. I'm very grateful for your help, and I'm sure the Brotherhood of Steel is also. Well, I'm glad I could help. Thanks again. If you stop by the Brotherhood, I'd appreciate it if you could let Talus know I'm okay. I'm sure he's worried. Bye and take care. Okay, bye-bye. And that's that. Let's see, is there anything else? Yes, actually. Before we head back to the Brotherhood, because this is what's going to help us get the power armor. Let me head back over here. I'm going to talk to this guy. See if we can sell some things and buy some stuff as well while we're at it. Order. Let's see. Gonna buy some 223 rounds. 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, I believe. Should be 300 that I can be good with. I can take all 60 shells. There we go. I know there's one more thing I can take off of him. I'm just trying to remember what it is. 140. I think 2 of these, if I'm correct. 3590. Okay. Now let's see what we can give him in return. Let's give him all these rounds here, because we don't need these anymore. Give him the 2 guns. Give him the knife, brass knuckles, and the shoddy. The shoddy, that gives us 5718. I'm sure we can take some more stuff off him, actually. Don't need the grenades, because I don't really use explosives all that much. And I don't need the RPG, because I don't use big guns either. I suppose I'll take another one of these. Actually, maybe I can take all of them. Yeah, I can take all of them. That's good. And he doesn't have any microfusion cells, unfortunately. And I'm not going to bother buying the laser rifle off of him again. But I will buy the rest of the 44 Magnum Jagged Hollow points, if anything. Yep, 5136. And then we take the rest in caps. Damn. I'm not good at math on at the top of my head. Give me a sec. Let's see here. 5718 minus 5136. 582. Quick maths. There we go. And done. Okay, that's a good trade. Better be. Good. Well, go ahead and talk again. And, alright, guess we're done. Oh, oops, we switched back into this. Talk. Thanks. Oh, wait, one more thing I almost forgot. This is important. Right here. In this crate is just junk. No, it's not. Can't pick that up. You're at maximum weight capacity. What the hell? What maximum weight capacity. That's weird. 222. Huh. Oops, wrong button. What should I sell to him then? If I'm at maximum. Maybe I should. When's the next? You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop all 3 of these. That's why the scorpion tails were causing me so much weight. Okay, well, since we don't need that anymore now we pick up the junk. But it's not just any junk. That junk is going to be very necessary for something. You'll know soon enough. Now our business is done here. Don't mind me, gentlemen. I hope you clean up the bodies. Police station's over there. The guns is over there. LC. There's something else I need to explore. I'm trying to remember where the library's at. Oh, I think this is it. This looks like the library. Yep. Welcome to the library. I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. What might you be looking for in the way of knowledge? What do you have in the way of books? Well, let me show you my selection. Okay. Oh, she's got stim packs. Big book of science. Some stim packs. I could go with more stim packs, to be honest. Could always have more stim packs. 285 for that. Dean's Electronics. First aid book. Scout handbook. Guns and bullets. 500 caps. Big book of science. I might not be able to pick up what I'm trying to get right now at this moment. I might have to come back another time. I might have to. But in the meantime, I wonder if I can... How much is it for one? It's like... Almost... Yeah, it's pricey. Let's put it that way. 1142. I have the caps. I suppose it's not a big deal. I am going to need this as well, too, while I'm at it. 1328. So Dean's Electronics, Scout, the first aid book, and Guns and Bullets. This will help us with getting some more skill level on these things. 1328. I suppose I can part with that many caps. Uh, 999. Let's see, 1328. Subtract that with 999. 329. Again, I'm not good with math. There we go. 1328, 1328, and offer. Okay, that's a good trade. Now you got some more money there, lady, but I'll come back and I'll sell you stuff. And then you're going to give me those caps back. Okay, bye! Anyways, since this game is less dialogue heavy, I suppose we have time now. I can actually kind of discuss what I wanted to discuss Saturday during the Claire Obscure stream. It was primarily because of my rewatch with what's it called? Terminal List. That's what it was. I rewatched the Terminal List. And it is, oh god, it's such a good show. It's so amazing. It's so good, bro. Bros and sisses, if there are any ladies watching. Well, considering the fact that Cinevere actually popped up in my stream on Saturday, I know for a fact there are some ladies watching. So, bros and sisses, whatever. Anyways, let's head back to Necropolis. Well, the Terminalist is really good. And the more that I watched it, the more I started thinking about kind of the current conversations that are happening in terms of, like, media literacy and stuff like that. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense, but let me kind of preface and explain it, and then you can sort of understand my way of thinking and my stream of consciousness, let's put it that way. What's this? Ooh, shotgun shells. Okay. Now that we're here, real quick, let me go ahead and equip this. Just to preface it, essentially, let's wind the clock back to like a year or two ago, where the conversation of media literacy was really prevalent when it came to stuff like Helldivers 2, and then that conversation went back again to like Starship Troopers, where it's like, oh, you know you're playing as the bad guys, right? You're being fooled by the propaganda in universe to think that this alien race or these, group of species are actually bad. Let me fix this. Does nothing. There we go. Now we have fixed the water pump. The massive pump struggles to life after you successfully install the missing parts. This is a water pump for the ghouls that live within the necropolis, specifically in Vault 12. Now that they have water, we won't have to worry about them all dying out. Now we can head back down into the necropolis. Unfortunately, of course, we do still have to deal with these two here. They are kind of hostile because the last time we walked in, they turned hostile. Hopefully, if they can ignore us, though, we won't have to worry about it. Oh, yeah. There you go. All right, good. Even better. I think they're cool with us now. They're fine. It's like, oh, thank you, kind stranger, for fixing the water pump for us. Anyways. Yeah, the whole conversation about media literacy, this, bad guys, that, satire, yada, 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 all that kind of stuff. It's exhausting, primarily because that conversation stems from the very fact that it's, well, basically, it's coming from people who don't, you know what? Let me put it like this. It's coming from people who primarily come from one particular side of the political spectrum, and they view things like national pride and sovereignty and things of that nature as very evil, right? You see a water processing control computer. It's functioning. Now let's touch it. After shutting down the water purification computer, you can now hear the repaired water pump working in the distance, bringing water up from what must be a deep well under Necropolis. You gain 1,750 experience points for getting a water chip. I now have the water chip, and these guys here now have clean drinking water, so everybody wins. What's that over there exactly? Oh no, that's a chair. Okay. I thought that was an item I could pick up. Well, yeah, that kind of discussion is primarily coming from one particular side of the political spectrum. Now, meanwhile, guys like me have a whole lot of fun role-playing the whole, you know, xenophobic death squad, shall we say, running about the galaxy, going after alien races that, let's face it, actually want to annihilate mankind. And that's the thing. If it comes down to it that there's a group of violent beings that want to actually wage war against the human race and bring an end to the human race, I don't know about you, but I would side with the human race and prevent the destruction of mankind. There's another pile of junk over here that I also want to grab as well. I need to find a way to access the shed, the sewers down here in the watershed area, and I'm going to grab that pile of junk. I need that for... Yes, I need that for something else. I just remembered. I do. You'll know soon enough. Just bear with me on this. Anyways, let's go ahead and try and find our way back into the sewers again. Don't have to worry about those super mutants there because they seem to... They seem quite content kind of just standing around there. I don't need this weapon, actually. I need the Desert Eagle. That's going to be a little better. Use. Alright, reloaded. Let's head back down. Oh no, the rats! They've come for me. But, yeah, and the reason why I'm bringing up the whole media literacy conversation is because on the opposite end of all of that, right, you have a show like The Terminal List, which these people would then refer to as a delusional right-wing power fantasy. And, I mean, they're not wrong. That's true. Why? For several reasons. One, nice. For several reasons. One, that one of the actors for the show, Chris Pratt, the main star, is, well, he's more or less a right-leaning individual. He's a conservative Christian, or most likely a libertarian individual. And, damn, not enough. And the story that he stars in centers around a war veteran. Douche. It centers around a war veteran who, more or less is a Christian and has conservative leanings and ideals. They don't push the Christian stuff so much in it, and considering that there's a lot of violence in it, I presume that there are some Christians who would feel uncomfortable with the idea of that whole story being potentially a Christian tale. There's Christian ideals in it and some themes, but it's not a primarily Christian story, obviously. But putting that aside, the character is a Christian. Some members of his family are Christian, and well, there's a lot more of these guys coming. Let me kill this one first. He's not dead. And, ow. Okay, no damage, though, so we're okay. We're okay. We're fine. And he's dead. Let these guys come up. Ow. Kill this one. But the story, I imagine, is one that just about everybody can relate to a certain extent, because it's one lone man who's more or less been betrayed by the system, now waging a one-man war against that system. And that system consists of enemies that the left would actually, if anything, could rally behind the right against, which would be the military-industrial complex, the corrupt corporate industries, pharmaceutical companies, things of that nature, right? But because the right champions both the actor and the story that exists in it, I imagine that people on the left are obligated to go against it just because it would go against their enemies, their political enemies. And it's ridiculous because the story, one, is good, and two, it's a story a lot of people can relate to. Ooh, I gotta reload. It's a story a lot of people can relate to. So it doesn't make that much sense that they would be against all of this. But considering that they allow politics to basically drive their entire mentality, that's pretty much how they are with it. Damn, I missed. So it's ironic that they tell us... There we go. It's ironic they tell us that media literacy is dead and that we don't understand media literacy and this, that, and whatever. And yet, the entire point is, when it comes to stories like Helldivers and Starship Troopers, no, we get it. We just don't care. Because one, you've made the supposed bad guys look really cool. And two, we're siding with, well, the human race, for God's sake. If you don't want to side with the human race, well, that's on you then. You're the one that has very, how do I put it? Very misotheistic, a very misotheistic mindset, basically. That's all that I can say. Now, the water chip's been taken from here, but the water pump has been fixed. We're all good there. We can head back now to the Brotherhood and discuss about a particular reward. What do you got here? Oh, shit. Ow. Rad scorpions. The one time I drop all the, what are they called? The tails. And then the rad scorpions decide to show up. That's great. Just these two are aggroed? Yeah, just those two. Alright. Done here. Go ahead and leave. Not deal with that again. Hopefully we don't have to deal with another pit stop for some random reason. I say, knowing that we're probably going to get another one out of nowhere. Probably right before we get to the Brotherhood. That would be hilarious. No, I guess not. Okay, good. Yeah, but it's ironic they tell us we don't understand media literacy, and then, of course, we then basically say we don't really care. We side with the people that are going to fight for humanity, fight for our families. And the Terminalist is a good example of a man siding with his family and getting revenge for his family because of a system that betrayed him. Brother Ronan, I've received word from Brother Jonathan. Thank you for rescuing him. You're welcome. As for your reward, I'll give you the choice of one of the following. A rocket launcher, laser pistol, a super sledgehammer, or power armor. I don't know. It's a tough choice. What do I go? What do you think? The power armor, bro. I'll key your authorization in right now. Go pick it up from Michael. Yes, sir. And we go ahead and talk to Michael here. Hello again. How are you doing today? How can I help you? I have something to pick up. Okay, let me see here. Yes, you do have authorization to check something out. Powered armor. Be sure to take care of it. I can't give out more than one set. Was there another item you needed? No, that's it, thanks. And now, we have power armor. Let me see here. Wrong thing, sorry. Oh, wait, we do have some points we could use to level up, though. We'll save it for now. We're gonna get another level up very soon. Just wait. Inventory. There we go. And there it is. Powered armor. A self-contained suit of advanced technology armor, powered by a microfusion reactor with enough fuel to last 100 years. It weighs 85 pounds. Now, pay attention to my strength as soon as I put this thing on. Boom. 10. I am now maxed out on strength. I still don't have enough agility to have more than 10 action points right now. I really do need to find a way to get some more action points. It's going to help for me to do a lot more abilities, a lot more attacks and whatnot. But anyways, I am now maxed out on strength, which means I can carry a whole lot more. My armor class is much higher, but we can make it even more higher because we can turn the power armor into hardened power armor. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and continue. There is one more thing I should do, actually. Before I continue, save, save, save. It's going to be important. Save often, because for some reason the game likes to crash every now and then. Now, our business for now is done here at the Brotherhood. I'm sure there's more things I could do, but for now we're all set. The next thing we have to do is head back home. Vault 13. Oh, great. Now what? Oh! Several men in power armor are approaching me. Brotherhood Paladin, 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 Paladin. Old, if you have not spoken with our captain yet, do so and then go. Which one's your captain? Ah, that's the one. I recognize you. You visited the Brotherhood. Some may trust you, but I do not. State your business. I will only state it to the head of your order. Take me to the Brotherhood. No, no, no. Wandering the wastes, trying to survive, killing desert vermin. Do you disapprove? I want to say my business is my own, just as yours belong to you, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made me hostile for that. Let's see. I'm killing desert vermin. Do you just... You know what? Let's go with this one. I'm killing desert vermin. Do you disapprove? Depends on whether or not you consider us vermin. If you attack our enemies, you will be permitted to travel in our territory. If you offend us, you will die. Consider yourself warned. Okay. What do you want? I'm trying to find the source of mutant attacks. As are we. The most common theories, they come from the globe, but I doubt even mutants could survive there. If you find something, let us know. Let me talk to him one more time and see if we can get anything else. Wandering the waste for a long time. Wanted to know if you have news. A wrecked caravan about a day's journey to the west. We found one survivor, poor girl. She claimed they were attacked by mutant humans with incredible strength. Heard enough reports that we're concerned. I would walk cautiously if I were you. Okay. Imagine trying to fight all those guys. I know I know that they said they sent patrols to the north just to see if they can find where the source of the mutants are, but I didn't think I was gonna run into a patrol of Brotherhood troops. Now what? One rat scorpion. Oh my god. Stupid. And I've been poisoned too, but it's done and over with. We're not dealing with that anymore. I'll probably get healed by somebody. It's not a big deal. I'll see if I can visit a doctor in Vault 13 and try and get patched up. I should have done it when I was at the Brotherhood, but I forgot. Doesn't matter. We'll head to the command center. Vault 13 door. The storage room looks emptier than you remember it. The vault must be running out of supplies at a greater rate than you could have imagined. What do they have that I can take? I hope you don't mind, guys. Besides, this is home, and I'm doing this for a good cause. Bunch of flasks. Don't really need any of these flasks. Ooh, first aid kit. That I will take. I won't take the mentats. I don't really need those. I mean, you know what? I could take it just to sell it. Why not? I hope you don't mind, guys. It's all for the greater good. The greater good of my wallet. What else do we have here? Nope. What about in here? Nothing. What about here? Use Stimpaks. There we go. Close that up. And oh, wait. What's this? What's this? Oh, there's 2 more cases. I hadn't even seen these. There's more water. Dispits, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Come on in. Come on in. And more water. Oh my god. I think that's it for now. Let's go ahead and continue onwards. The security office. An officer's on duty here at all times. For what? You're not sure. And this is the operations room. All command and control operations are performed here. These people are the leaders of the vault. And here is the overseer.
Have you found the chip?
Yes, I have.
Okie dokie. One moment. The chip is initializing. There it goes. Self-test is green. Reboot is good. Ha! It's working! And it looks like we have a winner! Oh, you've saved us. You've done it.
You're welcome.
You saved the vault. You should be proud. But now we need your report. We'll get it from you in the library. Please, go there now.
All right. Okay. You've gained 7,500 experience points for returning the water chip and saving the vault. Congratulations! You've gone up a level. You log your reports in the library computer system. You should return to the overseer to finalize your progress. Let me go ahead and get to the... Oh, wrong one, sorry. Character. Now we have 36 points that we can use to put into a bunch of points. We're going to put it to 80, do a little bit more damage that way. 40. 51, perhaps. 40. First aid. 50. Can heal up a little bit more. What else do I want to put it on? Barter, I think we could put a little bit of it. 5. I got 8 points left. Speech. I don't know if speech might be all that necessary. Let me put some into... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me put it into doctors. 20. Because I may not have a doctor's bag, but doctor is a good one to use just in case I do have major wounds and crippled limbs. You never know. So far, most of the damage that I've gotten is just for healing up with Stimpaks and everything else. So I haven't had to worry much about it, but you never know. Alright, that should be it for now. Good. Let's head back to the overseer and see what he has to say about the report.
I just wanted to let you know that the water supply is stabilized. Actually, we're rebuilding our reserves. You did great. I am a little concerned, however.
About what?
I don't like your reports. What was in the reports, that is. In fact, they scared the heck out of me. It's those mutants. I've done some calculations and... well, I've come to an unpleasant conclusion.
What's that?
The mutant population is far greater than could be expected by natural growth or mutations. This leads me to believe, and I don't really understand it, but it looks like someone's generating new mutants, and at a startling rate.
Must be a lab somewhere then.
Exactly. And as you've probably guessed, none of these mutations could have occurred naturally, even with the radiation from the war.
What do you want me to do about it?
As long as someone is creating hostile mutants at this rate, the vault's safety is at stake. Find and destroy this lab as soon as you can.
Once more into the breach, my friend.
You have no idea how sorry I am to send you back out.
Well, so much for saving the day, I guess. Now we got another task ahead of us. We don't have to worry about the Pip-Boy. I'm sorry, the finding the water chip thing, but there is still obviously a timeline, a deadline for the game. That's the kind of the weird thing with this one. It's the same thing with Fallout 2 as well. The first two games have like an actual time limit. Uh, I know for Fallout 2, the in-game time limit is 10 years. You have 10 years to try and find the Garden of Eden creation kit and get it back to Arroyo. And then, of course, once you get back to Arroyo, there's another time limit that you have to deal with to save your village and so on and so forth. It's a little interesting. Vault 13 citizen. Ah, Vault 13 medic. That's the one right there. I want to talk to the medic. Might need to heal up a bit. Let's see if we can talk to the medic and have them heal us up real quick. It's here so that all serious injuries and ailments might be treated. There should be a medic on duty 24 hours a day. I heard what you did, saving the vault. Thank you. I need help. You look hurt. Here, let me help you. You are fully healed. Take care of yourself in the future, but come back if you need any more healing. Person will not barter with you. Damn. Okay, they can't. I guess they can't afford to sell the supplies. But that's fine. That's fine. Let me see if I'm actually fully... Wrong button. Fully healed now. No more poison. No more radiation. None of that. Good. Well, time to head back out. Again. The rats have respawned. Just gonna ignore them. So now the next task is finding out where the mutants are coming from. Now, I know the location of it, obviously, but I haven't discovered it yet. Because since I've already played this game, I know where they happen to be. There's an old military base where they were experimenting with what is considered the source of the mutant scourge, shall we say. It's the Mariposa Military Research Facility. But we haven't found it yet, so now we just need to figure out where we can find it. There's no reason for me to still be in combat. It's dumb. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember what this is here. I think that's the Raider group. That's, this is Shady Sands. That's Vault 15. Now, here looks like a location, but I don't know what it is. Not sure. This is Klamath, of course. Sorry, not Klamath. Junktown. This is the hub. That's the necropolis. And I believe this is the boneyard. That looks like the boneyard over there. That's the glow, obviously. So I believe this is the boneyard. I think the next place we can go to now is going to be the boneyard. But before I do, let me actually have an entrance. Let me save the game real quick. Because now that we're done here, and now that we've leveled up a bit, there we go. Now we can head out. Okay. We're going to go ahead and head to the boneyard next. There's a location over in the boneyard that's going to help us get hardened power armor. Or at least there's an individual over there that's going to help us do that. But first we're going to have to reach the boneyard and then see if we can... Uh-oh. What's this? Okay. Lone traveler in the distance. How you doing, sir? Greetings, traveler. What brings you out this far? Just wondering. Why are you carrying all that junk? It's not junk, it's trade goods. Uh-huh, so, what's your story? I wander from place to place, making a living with music and a little bit of tinkering work. What kind of, work do you do? Mostly a little electrical and mechanical tinkering. I helped Junktown with their lights and showed the people in shady stands a better design for their stoves. You mind directing me to a nearby settlement? I wandered from place... Okay, never mind. I guess he didn't direct me from... Okay, here we go. Using a coastline as a reference, you got Shady Sands about a week inland, Junktown a few days south of there, Hubs just another couple locations, blah, blah, blah. Avoid Necropolis to the east of those, not worth the trouble. Okay. Okay, bye! Actually, let me see if I can barter with him. Ah, I can. What do you have, sir? You have diddly squat. Alright. Goodbye. No, never mind. Thanks. Sayonara, dickhead. Anyways. Boneyard. Boneyard we go. There's still 2 more spots that I have seen we have not discovered yet. Yeah. I'm assuming it's the 2 locations that we're going to need to go to beat the game. One of them, of course, being the Mariposa military base. And the other one, what do we have now? You encounter a mutated creature of the desert. Ah, it's a centaur. Well, nice to meet you, big guy. But, I gotta go. Anyways. Back to the boneyard we go. If there's no more interruptions, of course. Me and my fucking mouth. Oh, fun! Gangers. Hostile gangers. Alright, you sons of bitches. You wanna go? You wanna throw down? I'm fucking cool with it. I got some free money out of you bitches. Ow. Yeah, you hit your own guy. Ha ha ha, gay. Ow. He hit his own dude. Ow. He just killed his own dude! Alright, you're next. Ow. 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 You know, I'm glad that I have this power armor now, because if I was wearing the Brotherhood combat armor, I'd probably be taking a little bit of damage. Now, the bullets just bounce right off of me. Scumbags. Alright, who's next? Yeah, keep shooting me, douchebags. It does nothing to me. Oh, oops. I meant to use burst. That's stupid. Ow. 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 You were critically hit for no damage. The bruise will look nice and maybe the scars will make good party talk. That's funny. Gasp. I never would have guessed. Blood and darkness. Yeah, that's what you guys are going to see very soon enough. He's dead. Alright, who's next? Ow. Missed. Whoa! Oh, okay. Okay. You son of a bitch. I'm coming for you next, bitch. You I'm coming for. Son of a bitch, I missed. Reload. 4. And you're next. Nope. Ow. You can't run from me, coward. And you're next. You're the last one. Ah, he's reloading. Oh. Oh, okay. Brave one, aren't you? But not brave enough. Pussy. Oh, I don't have enough points for reloading. Okay. End combats. For defeating your enemies, 480 XP. Losers. Alright, what do you have here, sir? I have a 10 milli pistol, but no ammo. Wow, he actually did run out of ammo. That's sad. 3 rounds left. And another pistol. I'm assuming they all had pistols. Oh no. This guy had caps. And he had a rifle. 10 223 FMJs. I'll take that. Can't pick that up. You're at your maximum weight capacity. Damn. Holy schmoly. I won't be able to take that. Can I take any ammo? Yes, I can still take the ammo. I can't take any more of the microfusion ammo. That's one of the things that I don't... One of the things I don't like about the old games is that... Let's see, 275. That's where I'm at now with the total weight. 270. Or I can't just grab it because it is going to be too heavy now. Weighs 6 pounds. What does the radio do? There's only static in the radio. Okay. Oh, right. I should read through these. I just realized. 2 pounds, 4, 6. It's probably 2, 4, 6 kind of thing. Since I have time. You learn new ways to heal injury. You learn how to handle your guns better. And you learned a lot about repairing broken electronics. Let me see my character's skills here. 2 points. That was at 80, so it's at 2 points. First aid, 55. Repair, 52. Yeah, that's... Okay, it's not... It wasn't a whole lot, but still, it's something. Let's pick up the ammo first. We're going to pick up the ammo first. The ammo we can at least sell. And some of it we could use. Bottle caps. Weighs... How much does it weigh? It doesn't really say how much it weighs. And this last guy over here, he had something. Yep, another one here. That hunting rifle is going to net us a good amount of money, so... What about the sledgehammer? Sledgehammer, probably not. The leather armor, maybe, but I won't pick that up just yet. The hunting rifle will, if I... Shit. It's too much. Too much weight. That I can grab. Damn it! Maximum capacity. I can't even pick up the, What else is there that I have? I'll save the first aid kit for when I need to really heal up. Of current hit points. How much does, Okay, the stim pack doesn't seem like it has weight, so that's good. I might sell the crowbar. Sell the beer. And then maybe a few other things as well. Warm and flat. Nuka-Cola. Damn. Guess I'll drink it at some point. The junk weighs about 12 pounds, and this armor weighs about 25 pounds. These are some things that I am going to have to sell. I have a feeling I might actually just get rid of this radio, to be honest, but I shouldn't because it'll definitely be something of use. 3 pounds. Various useful tools. 1 pound. I'm trying to think what I can get rid of. If not, then... Okay, no, I can't pick that up. Damn. I didn't know 275 was the max capacity. I thought 300 was the max. Hmm. Alright, well, in that case... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. That was that. What does the Mentats do again? Increases memory-related functions and speeds other mental processes. Causes cravings. I will not take that. I don't think I can... I picked up 3 pistols, and I don't have enough weight for anything else. If I had my allies, if I had Ian still with me, I probably would have been able to carry this. But Ian died a long time ago, man. He died a long time ago. Rip to my boy Ian, man. Still thinking about you, brother. Oops, wrong button. Inventory. Go ahead and max out. But, well, since I can't take anything else, we'll just leave these guys in the dirt. Anyways, if there's no more interruptions, try and get to the boneyard finally. Good. Finally to the boneyard. Aditum. This is the location I need to be at. Welcome to Aditum, stranger. Watch yourself. We'll be watching you. Can I ask a few questions? What do you want to know? What do you know about the Children of the Cathedral and the Followers of the Apocalypse? They're both groups of nuts. Followers want everyone to be peaceful and happy. They don't realize the world's too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god they worship in their cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on the level. What do you want to know? What else do you want to know? So, how do I get inside? Sorry, but we have to be careful of strangers here. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. Okay. Sure. I suppose I can talk to Zimmerman. Good day. May I be of some assistance? Yeah, where can I find Zimmerman? You'll find him in the big building to the southwest. He might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know that we're looking for some help with the blades. What's going on with the blades? You've done something to Zimmerman's half-witted son. But like I said, go talk to Zimmerman about it. Alright, I get the picture. I'll go talk to him. Watch yourself. Alright, jeez. We're watching you. Alright, I get it. Damn, guys. Any more threats, and I feel like I'm gonna have to just take my gun out and start blasting everyone. But let's see who this Zimmerman fella is. You see middle-aged man in civilian clothing. What do you want? Who are you? I'm John Zimmerman, mayor of Aditum. What's it to you? Oh, yeah, I don't like your attitude, old man. Your guard said you had a job for me. I might. Have you ever dealt with a vicious, murdering band of thieves before? Let's see, what's it out there? What is it out here? Is there any place in the wasteland that doesn't have a gang problem? I've dealt with a few. Good. Then you know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town that is only trying to survive, and these monsters prey on us. He whispers under his breath, and our children. Yeah, that's great. What's the job entail and what's it worth to you? Um, what do you mean prey on you? Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night to kill our citizens, or to kidnap our children. And he stops a moment to compose himself before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulators' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so that they could launch a full-scale attack. Sounds a bit extreme, doesn't it? I'll give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that bitch's head. Why just the leader? They fall apart without her vile influence. I've heard enough. I'll do it. Thank the gods, finally my son shall be avenged. The Blades camp is to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I'll help you out. But while I am here, there's another feller that I'm trying to look for. There he is. There you are, sir. I don't believe we've met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? Uh, that smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? I'm a chemist. Mostly I make primer and powder so we can reuse the brass casings from bullets. But I also dabble with some other chemicals. Let's see here. What other chemicals do you work with? Well, I've been trying to get some strong acids so that Smitty can use them for etching. I also have been trying to make some permanent dyes and inks, but without access to natural inks, it's difficult. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who can appreciate chemistry. But to answer your question, some of the materials we get from hub merchants, others I manufacture or just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungus that I cultivate. So, you make bullets for Aditum? Yes, although Smitty's the one who actually casts the bullets, I just refill the brass casings. But the hub merchants make a profit off of you in the town. Yes, well, we have to make a living. Since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants, and bullets are the only thing we have to sell. I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farm. Really? That'd be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure that if you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Mm-hmm. Couple things that we can do. A couple quests. Inhabitant of Aditum. Let's see if this is Samael. I'd get back to the hub if I were you. That Samael? Good day. That is what you can call it. Remind. That's also an inhabited. Inhabited. And these guys are just continuously saying, they've got my eyes on me. Let's see. Grungy man in dark blue clothes. Hey, I don't believe we've met. You are? I'm Ronan. The pleasure's mine. I'm called Samael. Oh, here's Sammy. What do you do here? I'm a scavenger. My job's to search out all of the boneyard for useful items and information. Dangerous work. How do you avoid the death clause? We only work at night, and we're good at what we do. But I'll admit, not everyone always comes back. I sent a guy out last week to look for some parts for Miles, and we haven't heard from him since. The last transmission I got from him was that he'd found the parts and was on his way back. So somewhere further south, probably somewhere where the death claws are hanging out here, is most likely the components that Miles needs to fix the hydroponics farm. But since we picked up a pile of scrap and junk over in the necropolis, I think we can use that to fix it up. Found the parts yet? Yes, here they are. Looks over the parts. Those are them, but it looks like Smitty's gonna have to do a little work on them. Can you take them over to him? Sure. I'll be back after he's fixed them. Let's see if I can find this Smitty fella. Or let's see if I can try and fix the machine myself. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Okay, maybe it's not here. This is probably where Miles just grows his shrooms. Let's see if we can find this Smitty fella. Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen. He must have been number one. Number one in Boogie Land. Oh, God. Dark-skinned man adorned with bright scarves and trinkets. Hello, stranger. May I be of service? Why do you assume that I need something? We all need something, don't we? You know, you wouldn't have talked to me if you didn't want something, whether information, conversation, or perhaps guidance. I can tell you've been through a lot. What do you need? Well, now you mention it, perhaps you can give me some advice. Chuck pulls out a set of tarot cards. Let me consult the cards. Oh, no, this is just a tarot fella. Vibroblade and a flag. The Prince of Swords in the north. You must face a powerful foe far to the north. Thanks for the advice. Good journeys, wanderer. Huh. Mind then. Lorraine, scav from Additum. Large muscular man. I'm just trying to look for Smitty. Where is this Smitty? I just need to find Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen. Let me talk to this muscular fellow and see if he's Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen. Good day. What can I do for you? May I ask your name? Why everybody just calls me Schmitty. Probably because I'm the local blacksmith. So you're Schmitty. Okay, good. I need you to fix these parts for me so that I can fix your hydroponic farms. Yes, I can fix this. Give me some time. Here you are. Yay. Junk. Okay. Well, I still have the junk. But anyways. Tin doorway. Let's see if the hydroponic farm is in this direction. That's all I'm trying to look for now, is find a way to get to the hydroponic farm. Hopefully this will put me in good standing with them for now. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? My name's Ronan. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Tyne. I'd like to do some trading. Oh, I guess this is where I can trade. Dynamite, flares, plastic explosives. He doesn't really have much in the way of caps, but I suppose I could just sell him a little something something. Here you go, sir. Have some beer. It's on the house. And have all these Nuka-Colas as well, too, because we can't have ice-cold Nuka-Colas in the first 2 games. No reason to carry them around with us. Microfusion cells I'm still keeping with me because I need that for the plasma rifle. Let me sell you this radio as well. Oh, no. No. I'll keep that radio with me. And I'll take all your caps. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to take these 5 stems from you. And then it's 299. So then I don't want to give that just yet. Don't want to give the armor away either. I don't know if I need this crowbar for something or not. Exert leverage or pound heads. Minimum strength 5. The FMJ rounds here I might sell because I'm already carrying jacketed hollow points. 126. 176. 226. Yeah, we're going to sell that then. The iguana on a stick. I'm going to sell the iguana on a stick as well. And I suppose let's start selling the small energy cells as well, too. That's way too much. No. $234, $299. How much for one pistol? $44. No. You know what? Screw it. I'll throw some caps your way. Why not? I got plenty of caps. All the live long day. 99. 5. Hold on. I want to see if my math is right. I believe it's 65. Yes! I was right. Okay. Okay, that's good trade. A very sweet offer. And let me see if I can sell him anything to get those caps back. Probably not. Alright, I guess that's it. Whatever. Finito. Alright, goodbye, sir. Just need to find the hydroponics farm now. Let me see. Let me see if I can go and talk to this fellow over here. See if I can access the hydroponics farm this way. Before I do, I'm going to save, because if I find out that I can't open the door that leads to the hydroponics farm, and then they immediately aggro on me, then I'm going to make sure that I just reload the game. We're watching you. Excuse me. Manhole? No, this is just a random bunker for them, I guess. Let me close that up for you. There you go. Where can I reach and access the hydroponics farm? Let's see. Should be somewhere around here. Let's check in this here tent. This might be the entrance to it. Nope. Just that. Alright, let me talk to him and see if I can tell him that I got it. Oh, here we go. Takes the fixed parts. Looks like Smitty did the job. Thanks for the help, and here's some stuff for the trouble. And some caps and some stim packs. If you ever get back this way, you might want to look me and Smitty up. We might be able to help you out with some adjustments to some of your equipment. Smitty can work wonders with certain weapons, and I can help you out with certain sets of armor. Ooh, there we go. Looks like you found some power armor. I've heard of a chemical process I could use to harden the surface of the armor. However, I'm missing some information which could give me the last few clues to the formula and reagents necessary. I've heard the librarian in the hub, Mrs. Stapleton, has some journals and books that might be of use. If you could get those from there, I could probably test the process on your armor. Sounds good. I'll talk to Mrs. Stapleton. Perfect. Let me go talk to this Smitty feller and see what kind of weapons he can... Like, what kind of weapons he can work on. But I guess that's all that it took. I didn't have to go and fix any parts myself. I was just having the junk. Which he did finally take off of me. That's good. Thanks for fixing the parts. If you ever find yourself a plasma rifle, bring it on back here. I know a few tricks that I can pull with the injectors. So Smitty's the guy we got to talk to when we find ourselves a plasma rifle. And then this is the guy that'll basically give us a turbo plasma rifle, which is one of the most powerful guns in this game, which is why we got to put points into energy weapons. That's what helps. We will come back later and help everybody out here when it comes to the blades. For the time being, we're going to go ahead and talk to Mrs. Stapleton, the librarian. Uh-oh. The signs of gang activity are evident in the partially rebuilt nightclub and tiny outposts here. The gangs are here. Los gangueros. Gangbangers. The blades are probably hanging out in this location. Strong, stout man with a bushy beard. Yep. The blades are probably hanging out around here. And that's a member of the blades. Just some junked up druggie just, you know, silking about. Where is the exit at, though? I just need to find the exit. They're still watching me, of course. We're watching you. Where is the exit? Is there no exit? Oh, no, here it is. This way. This way. This way. Come on. Where's he at? There he is. There he is. Let's see if we can get out of here. Yes, we can. Good. So when we come into the boneyard, we start at the bottom location. The southernmost area. That's what it is. Right. Let's head back to the hub. We're going to pick up the books that Miles needs, and we're gonna bring him the books, and then we'll give him the. Oh yeah, while we're here, we can sell some stuff too. Actually, while we're at it, we'll start at Old Town to sell the stuff that we don't have. Hey, look, they cleaned up the bodies. They just didn't clean up the blood, I guess. Hello, sir. I have things to sell you. Hey, how's it going, my friend? Looking to buy something? Yes. Here's what I've got. And here's what I've got for you. Let's see here. I'm going to sell you... I'm going to sell you this nice Brotherhood armor. Because I don't need that anymore. 4,800 bucks. $1,000,000 hard currency. 3 pistols. And a nice radio, as well as some small energy cells. 6,300 caparonis. What do you have in exchange, my friend? Absolutely dick. Because I guess you haven't restocked yet, have you? In that case, I'm going to take the armor back. And instead, have these mentats. 1780. First aid kit. What's the difference between these and this one? Maybe it's the number of uses. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take the caps off of you, my friend. $999. That's 1998, 1780, 1798. Let's put 200 back for now, just to do the count. 1798, and then we're gonna put 18 back, I believe. Should be the number. 1780, 1780. Yes. Offer. Okay, that's a good trade. Good. Thanks. We're done here. We're gonna go ahead and talk to... Actually, I don't think we can because it's night time, isn't it? Well, we'll see if we can go into the library and talk to Miss Stapleton. If we can, then that's good. We're gonna do that. If not, probably have to come back another time. Hello, madam. Good to see you again. What might you be looking for? Do you have a set of chemistry journals? Miles over in Aditum has said you might. Yes, I've heard from Miles, and I have the ones he's looking for. They'll cost you 750 bucks. Bitch. Alright, here you go. Have the money. Here you are, sir. Say hello to Miles for me. Since we cleared out this first guy, let's go see if we can talk to the lady over here. But, like I said, we might not be able to do it right now because it is 1 in the morning. Let's wait until morning. Alright. Inside we go. Hello, madam. It's nice to see you again. What can I do for you today? Still alive, I see. I was starting to worry. What can I get you today? A little bit repetitive on the dialogue here, but okay. What do we have? Leather armor, baton, spears, sledgehammer, brass knuckles, throwing knives. FMJ rounds, which is what we need. A plasma pistol, but I already sold all the energy cells, so that's going to be unnecessary. Let's take all of the rounds here and see what you got for it. 857. That's a lot more than the other vendors before. But what can I sell you so I'm not... 4,800, no. Oh, no. I'll wait until I find a somebody that has a lot of caps and then sell that armor off. I guess for now, if anything, I could just part ways with some caps here. I got plenty of money is the thing, which is good, but yeah. Yeah, alright, fine. Still, there's some... I know there's something I can find that I can sell. Just so that way I'm not continuously spending caps. What if I sell the Desert Eagle? I'd rather not, because the Desert Eagle's handy for taking care of, like, mole rats um, and the little rats. Like, smaller enemies, basically. So that's why I don't want to sell it. What about the crowbar? Crowbar is not really going to be much worth. Yellow pass key, no. I don't want to sell Ian's gear, to be honest, because I said I was going to carry it on, for him, for his sake, but it's starting to look like it's just going to end up becoming dead weight for me. But you know what? For now, we'll just part ways with the caps. It's fine. Okay, that's a good trade. All right. All right, I'm done here. Goodbye. Now that we have the books that we need, let's get back to Miles, and we'll have ourselves some nice hardened power armor. By the way, for those of you that are still watching, I'd greatly appreciate it. We had a little bit of struggle going on with the stream at the beginning, but now that we're back on a good pace again, I thank you for being here. You didn't to paraphrase my good buddy Crease. Could have been anywhere, but you're here, and for that I thank you. Back to the boneyard. Hopefully there's no uninterrupted stops. Good. September 11th, 2162. Downtown, Editum. Back to Editum. We're going to go ahead and talk to Miles over here. Talk to this feller. About to get there. There we go. Had a chance to get to the hub yet and visit Mr. Stapleton? Yeah. Here are the books. Takes the books from you and starts flipping through them. Yes. Mumbles to himself for a few more minutes. Well, I think I can figure it out. But it'll take a full day for the bonding to occur. Is that acceptable? Yeah, sure, why not? Miles takes your armor from you. Miles hands your armor back to you. It seems to glint a little more than it did before. Well, I think it worked. Hope that helps you out. Uh-oh. I am not equipping I don't have my armor equipped because I took it. But we now have the hardened power armor. A suit of T-51B power armor. The hardening process has improved the defensive capability of this high-tech armor system. It weighs 100 pounds. It now weighs 100 pounds. But we now have much more defense against just about anything and everything. So, we're doing a lot better now. We can do much better now. The only thing we have to do now, just to help the people of Aditum here, try and get 1,000 caps out of the whole thing, is to take care of the blades. This is going to be an extremely difficult thing to do. Well, not extremely difficult. It may be difficult. We don't know. We'll find out soon enough. But let's see what happens when we head into the little blades base and see if we can talk to this leader of theirs. Oh, wait. Is this her? No, that's just a member of the Blades. Let's see what we can do. Damn. Those are just members of the Blades. That's not them. Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? Who are you? Well, I'm McRae. I help the Blades some against the Death Claws and that Regulator bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. Well, have you seen the Death Claws? Seen them I have. Ran like hell, I did. If you're looking for them, you'll find them over there. McRae points over to the east. Alright, can I ask you something else? Aye, what else would you be looking to know? What can you tell me about the Blades? A good group of people is what the Blades are. Stuck here between the damn Regulators and the Death Claws ain't meant the happiest life for them. But they survive. Can I ask you something else? I'll ask you again, who are you? What kind of stuff do you teach? Well, my specialty is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two more than the guy throwing at him. Sounds like a dumb idea. I'd rather use a gun. You think you could teach me anything? You seem to be an alright lad, but me time's busy with keeping the blade schooled. If things were to straighten themselves, I might be having the time then. Thanks for the info, I guess. Well, they're not hostile for now, from what it looks like. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. I presume the lady we're looking to kill is probably somewhere up here. Bridge. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Jesus. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. I don't know who the leader is, so I feel like it's going to come down to me having to kill everybody here, which it's going to be a lot of bullets and a lot of time. I'd rather not do that, to be honest. Very beautiful young woman. This must be the one. Who are you? My name is Christine. I live here with my husband, Michael. Oh, never mind. So, who's in charge around here? Razor keeps track of most things with the blades and helps us organize ourselves. Razor. Blades. Razor blade. Yeah, that's real smart. Can you tell me a little bit about the area? Just moved here, so I haven't seen my large church to the south, but it's most likely rumors. Something else I should know. C D E D B D ducks, MR not ducks. OSMR blah 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 wings. YIBMR ducks. I don't get it, but okay. Dugan, craver of Nuka-Cola. Ah, I should have given him the Nuka-Cola. Oh, whatever. Gotta look for Razor. Razor's the one that we're looking for. Razor is the leader. Razor runs the blades. But we don't know who Razor is. I just keep seeing members upon members of the Blades, but none of them looks like... Hello. None of them looks like that they are the Blades. Well, at least the leader. Have a nice day. God, the guy's in the way. He's in the way. Damn it, he's in the way. I can't get out. Son of a bitch. Wait. Very beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. This must be the one. Are you the leader of this gang? Gang? We're hardly a gang, but I am the one they all come for direction. Zimmerman sent me. What? Did he to pay you back for killing his son? With those fucking pieces of shit bastards, I'll kill them. I'll send them all to hell. Who are you gonna send to hell? The regulators. They were the ones that killed Josh. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. It's the regulators who are running at it to him, not Zimmerman. Okay, well then why would the regulators kill Zimmerman's son? Josh lived here with me. I mean us. Oh, I see. I see what the deal is. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Aditum that they would kill him. They laughed at him. They were so sure he couldn't get to his father. They killed him? What did he do? Late one night, he tried to sneak into town to tell his father what was really going on. I was monitoring the regulators' radio transmission the night that he got caught. She looks down and shakes her head slowly. Here, it's all on this hollow disk. Well, why haven't you given this to Josh's father? It's not like any of us can even get close to Aditum. We'd be shot dead before you even reach the gates. Why don't I give him the disc? You would risk your life to help us? Sure. Anything's help. I'm not so sure it would help without the threat of violence to back it up. What we really need are some weapons from the gun runners. Well, where are these gun runners? Why don't you get some weapons from them? They're a little bit to the east of here, but there's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We've never even spoken with any of the gun runners. Okay, give me the holodisc. I'll talk to the gun runners before I approach Zimmerman. Thank you. This really could help us. Good luck. She hands you the holodisc. See you later. Well, now we're even on a greater quest. Came here looking to kill the leader of the Blades, Razor. But instead, we're going on even more convoluted quest, because we have our chronic hero syndrome. We have a little bit of chronic hero syndrome. To the east is where we need to go. But I have no idea if I'm supposed to be going east in this direction, or if I'm just supposed to keep going north. No, there's nothing to this direction over here. What about this way? Yes, this way. Okay. This is the Deathclaw nest from what it looks like. So, it's time to be very careful. I suppose what I could do, because the Deathclaws here, so far from what I have seen, they're not super difficult, but they can kick some ass. And I wouldn't be surprised either if... Where's my, oh, here it is. Shotgun. And the sniper. I wouldn't be surprised if even with the hardened power armor, they would still kick some ass a little bit. So, we're going to try and be very careful about this whole predicament. If I can sneak around them, I won't have to worry about it. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh boy. Go that way. Go that way. Come on, go back this way over here. Yes, there we go. There we go. Right, he's on the move. He's on the move. Let's go. Don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, you don't see me. And to the east we go. Yes, perfect. You can see a warehouse to the north with a moat of glowing goo around it. Now that we've found the location, we don't have to worry about the death claws anymore. So we can just come straight here if we want. And surprisingly, these guys have built a giant moat around this location. They have a bridge right over here. Hello, sir. What is your business here? You smell like a Brahma, but I bet you're not as intelligent. Let's see here. I want to buy some weapons. Ah, very good. Customers are always welcome. Come in, but please keep your weapons holstered. Go find Zach and set you up with anything you need. It's better to tell him that I wanted to buy weapons as opposed to just saying I'm here to talk to the boss. Easier that way, if you ask me. There is something interesting, though. This dead body over here. Looks as if this person died very painfully. I'm curious if he might have something on his person that we could take. But I won't do it just yet. Anyways, now that we made it to the gun runners. This looks like the fella here. Hi, I'm Zach. Want to buy weapons? Let me see what you have to trade. Can you give me a discount? Yeah, well, until Grabio says so, you gotta pay full price like everybody else. Alright, show me what you have. This is where we can buy a lot of the big stuff. You know, big weapons. Some real high firepower, if you know what I mean. Plasma grenades. Right there. The plasma rifle. But, let's pull the bandage out and see how much it costs. Just one. Not that much. Not that much. Might just pick the damn thing up now. And we still have the power armor, which is like 4,800 caps. So, we can probably pick this up and a couple of microfusion cells. How much for one? Actually, I'm curious. Almost 900. Almost 900. It's going to be a lot. But if we have anything else we can sell, we can get to that, actually. I'm curious if I should sell the shotgun. I might even sell the crowbar now, to be honest. I'm curious if I should sell the shotgun or keep the shotgun. Because I feel like the shotgun will do a good amount of damage, but I'm trying to think. The sniper rifle has actually provided some good use. I won't lie. It actually has. So I feel like I want to hold on to that as well. And the shotgun's really good for close quarters, especially considering some of the mutants get really close. But I don't know. I'm thinking. I think, if anything, we're probably going to sell the Desert Eagle. That's probably going to be the weapon that we sell. That's most likely what's going to happen. There's no more need for the Desert Eagle at this point. Now that we're upgrading weapons. So we are going to unload the Desert Eagle. We have all of our ammunition ready. And we're going to go ahead and sell this baby. You have served me well, my friend. You have served me very well. I will miss you. Now we sell all of this. 1285. And let's put the armor there. So now we're at 6085. So we got plenty, which is good. We still need some more of that, though. The microfusion cells. So we're going to do one at a time. That's 50. One at a time. 5391. It's a 6260. We still have plenty in the way of caps. So if we have to spend some extra caps, we will probably do that. Oh, right. I said I was going to sell the crowbar, too. 6150. This doesn't really help much. Let me see what happens when I put the leather armor. That's 6450 and his knife. 6490. It's marginal, to be honest. It's marginal. I mean, it goes over it so we can get some caps off of these guys. They even have a power fist here, some more combat shotguns, armor, more ammo. They have a ripper, which is pretty cool. And in the way of caps, they have 3,211. If we were able to get a bunch of weapons, the weapons that we got from those raiders, if we were able to get those and still carry them, we would have been able to sell this. No problem. But we didn't do it. We couldn't get it. So it's fine. It's whatever. It's marginal in the way, at least for the knife, it's very marginal. I'm not going to sell the armor. I'm not going to sell the leather armor. I think instead what we are going to do, we'll just start using a little bit of our caps. It's fine. We got plenty of caps. So we could get some more of the ammunition that we need. 7130. We're already at about 1,000 caps. Let's see what happens if we go with all of it. 12,347. And then we are going to have to pay him another 6,000 caps, if anything, which... it kind of hurts. I'm not going to lie. It hurts. I really do not want to spend that much caps. But we're going to get that, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And at this point, I am thinking I might actually sell the shotgun as well, too. I'm trying to think if I should sell the shotgun, to be honest. Combat shotgun. I don't know if it's a good idea, to be honest. Let me see here. Let's go with... with 250, that'll be 8,000. It's solid 8,000, so that way it would just be 1,900 and something caps. And if I decide that I am going to sell some of the other stuff to get some caps back, then I will do that. I should have come to this guy instead, actually, and sold all the stuff instead of going to the other guy. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. You live and you learn. So in terms of caps here, then, we're going to go ahead and put 999. Done. That puts it at 7149. Let's put another 999 and see if that's the amount we need. 8148. We're going to pull out 148. 1850. That's the amount of caps. Solid 1850. We're gonna get 1,000 back from Aditum. Hopefully, if he actually follows through on paying me the caps for that. If not, well, I'll probably get something else. And if anything, we can always run some. We can always run some caravans. Hopefully, the time limit we have for now isn't too bad, so we could probably run a couple of caravans. But anyways, let's go ahead and do that. We'll run with 250 for now, and then we'll come back, get some more money, get the other 250 from this guy. Or, I suppose we could just do it, get all 500 now, not worry about it. I think we might just do that now instead, actually. Let's just get all 500. We're going to need to add another... Let's see, we're at 8,000, so I need... Yeah, let's do 999 at a time. 999 at a time. It's not really fun spending this much caps, but... You know, since we're going to have the weapon now, it'll be good. 999... 11996. 996. Let me go with 300 and see how much I need after that. 12296. 347. 12296. 347. Let's start with... Let's just go with 50. Ah! 346. I just needed 51. 12347, 12347 offer. Okay, that's a good trade. He has my fucking caps, man. He has my caps. But whatever. I have a bunch of good stuff now. I have a plasma rifle. I got 505 microfusion cells, which is great. Wonderful, wonderful. Now I just need to find out what Smitty needs so we can get the turbo plasma rifle. Bro, we are cooking. We are cooking right now. And we're done. Let's see if we can go and talk to Gabriel. Typical gun runner, typical gun runner, typical gun runner, typical gun runner, typical gun runner. Large, well-armed man. I presume that that's the gentleman there, named Gabriel. It's not often we get visitors. How can I help you? Why don't you get many visitors? This place isn't very accessible with a nest of those damn deathclaws right outside the factory. Well, you guys seem pretty well armed. Why don't you go exterminate them? We've gone over there and taken out a few, but they always seem to come back. Besides, we're machinists, not fighters. Well, what would you give me if I went in there and took care of them for you? Yeah, if you could get rid of the deathclaws once and for all, you could name your price. I want weapons and ammunition. Oh, no, actually. I have some friends who can really use some of your weapons. You clear out the deathclaws, all of them, you got yourself a deal. Alright, I'll do it. That must have been Gabriel. And there's the deal. There's the deal. We help out with clearing the deathclaws. And we can get the weapons over to the people that we need to get up to the blades. We can get the weapons to the blades. So, that's the journey now. This is going to take a bit, though, this next bit of it. I know it's going to take a bit, because we're going to have to kill a lot of the deathclaws. So, what I'm wondering right now is if we should go forward with it, or if we should probably end the stream here. And the reason why I say that is because 7:30, which unfortunately now that I have my internet again, which is good, I kind of wish I did start this at around 4:30 or 4 o'clock. I was probably going to go for a 3-hour stream, but I hadn't had the chance to. But things are really cooking right now here in Fallout, so I think... I'm trying to think whether I should play some more of this on Wednesday, or if I should play some more Clair Obscur. So I think what I'll do, when I finish this up, I'm probably going to make a poll, and I'll leave the poll open for a good 24 hours before Wednesday, and then I'll set up what I'm going to do for Wednesday's stream. And then whatever I do on Wednesday's stream, I'll do the other game on Saturday. I will make sure of it. But anyways, I think, now that I saved here, I think it might be a good time to probably call it... God, I don't want to call it quits, but we got like 10 minutes. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is because at 7:30 is when we have the Golden Age podcast over on Isaac's channel. We got some special guests over there. We got Nick from The Plot Strikes Back, and we also have Chell coming in as guests, so we can talk politics and all that stuff. So that'll be really cool. And I want to chat with them a little bit before the stream starts. We in the back room or the green room, whatever you want to call it, the room where we all hang out before the stream begins and whatnot. But oh man, plus I also got to have some dinner too. I haven't really had dinner yet. I gotta eat some dinner before the stream starts. Man, yeah, God, if we didn't have stream issues or internet issues beforehand, this wouldn't be much of an issue. I think right now we'd be fighting the death claws. You know what? Let me snipe out. I'm gonna snipe out one death claw and then save there. Let me snipe out one death claw and then we'll pick up again from there. Let me at least get one headshot on this guy. See how that goes. I have a 63% chance hitting him there. So I won't do it just yet. Let me get a little closer to him. Now I got a 95% chance. Gonna go ahead and do that. Can't aim for the eyes. Can't aim for the head. We'll aim for the torso and see how it goes. Deathclaw was hit for 9 points. We're going to back up a bit. He's coming. He's coming now. He's upset. Ow. Ow. Deathclaw missed, but I was hit for 2 points on the second one. Can aim. Let me aim for the head. 92%. Please don't miss. Deathclaw was critically hit in the head for 30 points in a forceful blow. We'll back up. Ow. Ow. The good thing is, now that we have the armor, it's covering my ass, which is really good. I'm dealing with much less damage. Thank God. Aim for the head, 91%. Critically hit for 9 points. Might have to switch to other weapons. How much damage do I... Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I don't have enough points for inventory. He missed. He missed. No damage. All right. Good. 95. Aim for the head. Hitting the head for 12 points. Back up a bit. Ow. Ow. Hit for no damage. Good. Okay. Power armor is really helping us right now because it's covering our ass. 17 points. Backing up. 7 points this time. No points. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good so far. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Come on. Die already. How much health does he have? Severely wounded. He's not almost dead yet, but he's severely wounded. Ah, shit. 14 points. But critically hit for no damage after that. Good. We're okay. We're okay. I need 7 action points. How many action points do I have? I have 6 action points. $18 points. No damage. Knockdown again. 7 points. 4 points. Jesus. $9 points. Ooh, he missed. 5 points. Heal up a little bit. There we go. So we got 5 points. We might as well just move away from him for a bit. Ow. No damage, which is good. Let's see here. If I reload, I have just enough for 1 hit. And for the eyes. 41 points. No damage. He missed. And of course he knocked me down again. 10 points. Son of a bitch. Aim for the torso. 12 points. 7 points. 3 points. 3 points. Okay, he's getting good hits this time around. Aim for the head. Come on, man. How much more? He's almost dead. This is going to take a while. I can already tell once we get to the next stream. This will take a while. Aim for the head. Ooh! Critically hitting the head for 32 points and a forceful blow. The Deathclaw was killed. For crushing your enemies, you've earned 1,000 XP points. And he doesn't have anything on him. So as you can see, it's going to take a while having to deal with the Deathclaws here. But we at least got one down, which is good to go. Let me go ahead and use up this first aid kit. You failed to do any healing. What? You healed 2 hit points. 26 XP for owning your skills. 2 XP, 2 hit points. You gotta be shitting me, dude. 2 hit. Oh my god. You're too tired. Great. Can I wait in this location? You cannot rest at this location. No, I cannot. I don't have, what's it called? One of those, where's my, what are my skills at when it comes to the, energy weapons right now? It's at 40. It's not really that high. The rest of the points that we are going to get for leveling up need to go to energy weapons. All of it. So that way we can start doing some more damage. So for now, I guess what we are going to have to do is we are just going to save here with our progress and then kill the Deathclaws that exist here one at a time. There's one in the warehouse and there's another one hanging out over here. We need to try and get them all one at a time and be very careful with this because and there's another one here. Okay, that makes that make that 3. We got 1 down, 3 to go. But yeah, that's the amount that we got. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. If you don't mind, actually, give me a second. What the? Oh shit. Hold on. Am I still? Oh god. Oh great. Shit. Sorry guys, I just noticed at 5:14 my stream went offline. 5:13. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry, I'm just noticing that on the YouTube end. Don't mind me. Everything that was going on, and now it's just I fucking hate this so much. Anyways, yes. Just watch me over at Isaac's channel for Golden Age podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I do the usual exit, but I'm too exhausted for it because of what's going on with YouTube. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, really do appreciate it. Until next time, stay hydrated, be great, and as always, stay as full.